This is your comments yesterday after we spoke about it. Here we go. So Music Mayhem says, since Eze got hijacked, we've now hijacked 3 players. Xavi with Chelsea, Moani with Juventus, and now Gallagher with Villa. So
I think that's a bit disingenuous.
We're hijacking the hijack after being we've become the hijackers.
First of all, I don't even think Xavi was a hijacking on Chelsea.
It was
as much as we like to believe it was. I don't even think Moani was a hijack against Juventus. I just think they couldn't afford him. And Conor Gallagher is a real hijack. That's the only real hijack there, in my opinion.
No. We are hijackers. We're the hijackers, bro. We are the hijackers.
Fuck off, Chelsea.
Exactly. I'm a Yido now. Andre M19 says, as an Athleti fan, he doesn't have the feet to play in our league. We already played with 2 physical wingers, so our midfield needs more precision, and he always looked out of place. Also, we really needed the money because we have 2 important positions to cover, and without this money, it was impossible. So thank you so much. This really helps with our strict fair play rules. So he didn't have the feet to play in La Liga, he's saying. Interesting,
So, I mean,
from an Athletico fan.
He's pretty much saying what a lot of Spurs fans have fears about in terms of Conor Gallagher.
And they maybe did they make him more out of favour to make it easier to sell him, so it's easier for him to leave. He's wanting to go rather than anything else, because they said they needed the money. Sometimes you see that with maybe with other players. But yeah, they said he needed more precision in the middle due to 2 physical wingers, and he didn't have that. That's not great to hear. We also have, we had Kudus, who was a physical winger, but not anymore. Sean Cannon says, Gallagher is a damn good player who will get the rest of our midfield and forwards doing a lot more pressing and getting the teamwork rate up. He isn't a guy who's going to lie down when things get a bit tough. Exactly what we need.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think he's a player that's always going to give his all on the pitch. He always puts himself about, non-stop running, high energy, and we do need that at times. That's definitely true. Yeah,
and I think hopefully we've seen there's been certain moments where players been getting their head down and look a bit disinterested or whatever. Hopefully Gallagher can help galvanise some of these other players.
Do you think he could be a future Tottenham captain?
That's a big call. From Chelsea captain to Tottenham captain, maybe.
William Gallas went from Arsenal captain to Spurs captain.
It's also true. Yeah, I mean, he's got probably the mentality for it, I would say. The known guy says, lol, Gallagher played his best under Poch. This is clearly a... Oh, no, is that the right one?
No, the next one is just imagine.
I think you missed one out. Anyway, Ayan Desh says, just imagine... Sorry, what one are you bringing up? The last one.
Go to the one that you were doing before.
Sorry, Gallagher... So he said, Gallagher played his best under Poch. This is clearly a signing for Magic Pochettino.
That's what I said yesterday.
Laying the groundwork for a Poch return.
I would not be surprised. I really would not be surprised at all.
Poch is like, if you wanted me to come back, go get Gallagher. Then you prove it to me. Prove to me you're serious about me coming back.
I'm pretty certain, one of the biggest downfalls was the way that Chelsea wanted to sell Gallagher and Poch wanted to keep him. That was one of the big sticking points there, wasn't it?
That was one of the one of the breakdowns, I believe, in communication there. I think he wanted to keep Gallagher. He was obviously very good for him, and they wanted the PSR money.
Yeah, and Poch made him captain at Chelsea, which is crazy. So
then again, they do have Caicedo and Enzo now, so were they right to sell him? Maybe
they had Enzo then, didn't they?
Under Poch, actually, they had both. They had both.
Because Caicedo had that poor season that year. He came in and wasn't great in his first season. Enzo wasn't great either. Yeah, and Gallagher was better than probably both of them that season.
It's true.
But also, I don't think with Gallagher being better than both of them that season, it probably said more about how poor they were than how good Gallagher was.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Obviously, he wasn't as good. So, Iandush says, just imagine if a few years ago I told you we'll have Gallagher, Paulinho, Simmons, Maddison, Decky in our midfield roster. At least on paper, it looks really strong.
Yeah, It's a fair point.
It is a fair point, to be fair.
Yeah, look, if we would have thought a year ago we would have all these players, maybe 2 years ago, I think we would have taken it, to be honest.
You'd be like, wow, what are midfield options? But unfortunately, 2 of them have very long injuries. Simmons still adapting. Paulinho, can't pass. And then Connor, we'll see. So there's a perception reality. They say football's not played on paper, don't they?
Yeah.
Bobble 3633 says Gallagher said in his first interview he's excited to start passing sideways and backwards, and who can blame him? He can't wait. He can't wait to start passing sideways and backwards.
Sideways and backwards everywhere we go.
And Cowboy Curtis says. Breaking news: after meeting with the Spurs medical team, Gallagher is now injured and expected to miss at least 6 months.
We know it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen, people.
Absolutely, it's a matter of time.
Literally.
El Said 747 says, "You guys going karaoke every transfer window. You hear me? I'm paying."
And there was a few comments underneath that saying, "I'm chipping in. I'm chipping in. I'm chipping in."
Everyone's paying for us to go karaoke. Apparently,
I think we might have to go tonight. To be fair,
yeah, there will be some breaking news.
Some Here We Go tonight. That was a first though, doing a Tottenham update in a karaoke.
Yeah, so a new setting. People were saying Sim was definitely belting out, I'm loving Big Ange instead, and I definitely was. I definitely was.
So was I, to be fair.
The Victor 8716 says, with all due respect from an Atleti fan, I have a strong feeling that you have no idea how Gallagher plays. He can't play as an 8, nor as a 6. He can't face his own goal. He was the worst on the ball at Atleti by a mile. In the context of the Premier League, can he play as a 10? Yes, but don't expect him to be creative. He solves one problem that Spurs has, not more, which is injury, which Bentancur injury, and that's it. So he's quite negative.
I think when you're actually looking at what he's done so far in the Premier League, his best moments have come from Crystal Palace and his last season at Chelsea under Pochettino. Under Pochettino with Chelsea, was a 10, wasn't he? They
I think he
him
did play him there, but I don't know if that was his regular position. Let me see what Transfermarkt says was regular position.
And at Crystal Palace, he was more forward, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was definitely a 10 at Palace. He was definitely a 10 at Palace. Let's see. So at Chelsea in Poch's last season, well, bit of a split. 21 games attacking mid, 21 games in centre mid, 5 games in defensive mid.
So what are the goal contribution stats to position?
9 goal contributions in attacking mid and 6 goal contributions in central mid. Which makes sense. Obviously, he was playing further forward. More likely to get goal contributions. He had a very good end to the season as well. Scored quite a few goals near the end. Got quite a lot of goal contributions. But wow, so how many goals? So he got 16 goal contributions that season.
In all comps, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That is good.
Something that we're desperate for right now.
And then at Athletico, mostly in his first season, 28 games in centre mid and 19 games in left wing.
That's what I was saying. Like, he played a lot at left midfield.
Still got 10 goal contributions.
It wasn't like a left winger. It was like
a left midfielder. Yeah, I know what you mean. So this season hasn't played on the left, only in centre. So what was his goal contributions on the left last season? On the 2 goals, 2 assists, and then 2 goals, 4 assists.
How many of them were actual starts though?
Starts
at left midfield.
Starting I don't know.
If you click LM.
Oh yeah, you can see. 11
starts.
11 starts, 1 assist and 1 goal. And also you can see he was taken off very, very early in a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want him playing left mid for us. That's for
he
sure.
won't be. There's no chance he even plays 1 minute. Well, I say that Bergval's been playing at left wing, so to be honest, probably shouldn't count it out under Thomas Frank. If Poch does come in next season, will he utilise him as a 10?
No, I don't think so. It seems split how we used him. It's half attacking and half not. And with the attacking midfielders he's got, it'd be stupid to play him there. And I think you can only unlock the best of this team playing a player like Gallagher a bit deeper, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think he's ever going to be a 10 that we want.
I think
maybe for certain games.
Yeah.
But I don't think as a regular 10.
Any more comments?
That's it.
All right, so those are the comments. We have just had